So other than cars, motorcycles, are you into gaming? What else do you do in your free time that you enjoy?
I've been I would have said boxing, but I've been doing it so seriously now that I don't like it anymore. So I don't like that. Yeah, and then also probably the fourth thing on my list would be game development. We have a game that we're not even developing it. We're planning on developing it, but that's I would consider that to be a fun hobby. I think that's what's going to sort of drive me in my 40s. I think.
What kind of game?
It's going to be like our attempt. We're going to attempt to combine Skyrim type side quests, lore, RPG elements with Quake-like shooting gameplay.
Okay.
I've never played Quake.
But it's a part of a science fiction universe that we've been writing for like 10 years called Joyride.
Joyride? Yeah. So that would be the name of the world? And
Joyride Universe is the name of the game.
So you'd be going around Skyrim style, killing giants and dragons, pissing off Jarl Balgruuf.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the actual plot line. Are you familiar? Have you heard of the many worlds theory of quantum whatever the fuck it's called?
I can
many
pretend
worlds.
to have. Yeah.
So the idea is that one of the ideas proposed ways of dealing with quantum weirdness is this idea called many worlds, where at every possible moment in time, reality is like this cable of infinite thickness, and at every moment it branches off into a near infinitude of more nearly infinite cables of near infinite thickness. Because the reason why that's needed is because when a quantum particle or whatever the fuck it's called materializes into either a top spin or a bottom spin or a positive or a negative or whatever, supposedly an alternate universe is created where, this is retarded that I'm even talking about this.
I'm following.
No, I'm in.
Supposedly an alternate universe is created where everything is the exact same except that one particle, instead of being positive, is negative.
Yeah, you're talking about what that experiment they do where they fire the particle and it hits both things.
Is that multiverse theory, or is that something different?
It's a multiverse. It's one way of, like, this is a multiverse type thing. So my idea was that you've got the Big Bang is this singular moment at the beginning of all realities. So if you go into any of these different multiverses or universes in the multiverse, you trace them back to the origin, and they all originate at the Big Bang. So what you have is, if you had another spatial dimension to like reckon these things, you would have sort of a koosh ball. You'd have this center of nougat, of creamy nougat, which is the Big Bang, and then from that moment, radiating outwards, you would have
the cookie crust.
The cookie crust. You would have these like hairs of reality. Exactly. And so my idea was, like, if there was an entity that could perceive the multiverse, if they had one extra spatial dimension and one extra time dimension, so they have the ability to reach into any reality. They view our time, that's to them as a spatial dimension, and then their time dimension is called Steim. And Steim is like movie time. So you know how in Back to the Future, when he fucks up, he starts to watch his hand disappear?
Yeah.
That should be instantaneous, but it's not instantaneous because you're watching it with Steim.
That's so true.
Okay, so Steim is the second dimension of time that these extra they can manipulate Steim, but the player can, which is how you have any chance of fighting them in the first place. So it would take place in 4 different game universes. One would be a Skyrim type universe, but it's actually humanity so far ahead in the future that technology and magic are indistinguishable. So you've got these like energy weapons, but the people, they're all retarded. They have an 85 IQ. They think the energy weapons are like magical lances.
Like 40K.
Yeah.
And is that what Warhammer 40K is like?
To a big extent, humanity's like met its peak, and then it's been on the decline for 10,000 years. So they think of their high technology as magic and religious. Like God, oh, that's a
because they couldn't recreate it, right?
Same thing.
Not even close. Yeah, they can't recreate their tech.
Same thing. So you've got these people with 85 IQs saying shit like "pour fire on him," and it's like some energy weapon or whatever. And then so that's one universe. Then you have Neo Schneider, which is a noir. It's the main plot line in that is there's this. It doesn't matter. Never mind. And then there's like a 80s.
No, that's like a mystery one where you're solving
it's like a mystery
crimes.
One,
Yeah.
And then there's an 80s karate biker universe called Daytona. And then the last one is what was the last one?
What was the last one?
Oh, two masks. Yeah. I've forgotten this because I don't work on this project every day. The last one is like a hyper paused AIDS high tech cyberpunk space colony.
Wait,
an AIDS space colony?
It's just like it's humanity at its most decadent and like trivial.
Tell him about Bug Hunters.
Okay.
Tell him about Bug Hunters, Taylor. He can work that into his game.
Bug Hunters. Wait, what?
The
You
game.
mean Bug Chasers?
That's what it is.
Bug
We got
Chasers.
Bug Chasers.
Yeah.
I already got Bug Chasers in there.
You've already got Bug Chasers in the
The
game?
main character's a Bug Chaser.
But only when he gets to
Don't
decadent world.
worry. Don't worry, Kyle. We got mad Bug Chasers in there.
Is there going to be like can the bad guys like throw instead of shields they start taking prep?
They're gonna have prep is an item that you can take to sort of boost your. You can sort of boost your immune system with prep.
Okay, all right.
Oh
Okay.
no, I'm on the decadent world and I just got assaulted. I need to find a prep loot kit to make sure that I don't. And then it'll be like when you get sick in Fallout, it'd be like you have contracted AIDS.
Yes.
Then you have to,
I want one of those Doom style like representations of your health bar, and when it's bad, I want it to look like Tom Hanks from Philadelphia, like right at the end.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, work on that one.
That sounds like just a baffling world to be involved in. So I can't wait for that. As long as the Skyrim world is vast and still has all those fun dungeons, I'm in.
Hopefully, I won't fuck it up and ruin my life chasing an impossible project.
No, you'll be good.
That would be a shame.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
You'd always come up with your own like crypto coin pump and dump, and like you're good to go.